Would you like to be better at protecting yourself and your family from violence or crime? In this day and age of heightened scrutiny of police conduct, wouldn't it be great if you can go into the mind of a police officer to better understand the thought process behind their decision making during a violent or potentially violent encounter? Are you an aspiring, rookie, or seasoned officer for that matter, who's looking to gain some additional knowledge? If you fall into any of the above categories, stay tuned. I have something special just for you. Hey folks, Eric Moser here with Code Red Conversations. Thanks for checking me out. If this is your first time here, a special welcome to you. Make sure you hit the bell so that you don't miss out on any of my regular content. And of course, hit the like and subscribe buttons while you're at it. Okay, so I've made some pretty lofty claims, and I'm sure you're wondering who I am or what qualifies me to be able to give you such an offer or present such an offer to you. First, I'm a veteran of the United States Army where I served for 4 years as a combat medic. While I was in, I wanted to sharpen my medical skills, so I attended the El Paso Community College and began training as an emergency medical technician. I'm a retired law enforcement officer with over 20 years of experience, where I served as a corrections and police officer. During that 20-year period, I had some great opportunities to work in a variety of different fields and capacities, from intelligence to gangs, on the crisis intervention team, as a terrorism liaison, and a surveillance officer. I also taught and certified hundreds of officers over the years as a defensive tactics, firearms, and active shooter instructor. I'm also trained as an ISSA, DeFranco Certified Physical Preparedness Specialist, and a CrossFit Level 1 trainer, even at one time owning my own business, Fierce Fitness Bootcamp. And lastly, I've been an avid and active and sometimes even competitive martial artist for over 30 years, having trained in a variety of different arts, from Kimbo Karate to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Western boxing, Muay Thai kickboxing, Krav Maga, Jeet Kune Do concepts, just to name a few. My goal with Code Red Conversations is to share with you the knowledge I've acquired over the years in 3 primary areas. Area number 1 is to improve your situational awareness and personal safety skills so that where you are less likely to become a victim and you increase your chances of surviving and winning if you're ever faced with a worst case scenario or a day where all hell breaks loose. Whereas I can't promise you everything will be fine in that moment, what I can say is that over the course of my lifetime and the career of many more people like me, the skills and knowledge that I'll be passing on to you have been beneficial and extremely helpful in a variety of very ugly situations. But they have to be practiced, studied, and applied. If I say to you the names Philando Castile, Michael Brown, Eric Garner, I'm pretty sure those names invoke some type of emotional response from you in one way, shape, or form. But unfortunately, the vast majority of people who speak on these topics do so from a place of ignorance. And why do I say that? Because most of them don't understand don't have the tactical knowledge or the legal understanding to be able to make a solid, rational argument on one side or the other. My second goal here with Code Red Conversations is to dig deeper into all these aspects of the police decision-making process. When an officer decides to use force of any kind, whether it be low level or whether it be a deadly force option, in order to have a full knowledge or full understanding of these tactics, you have to understand the threat perception of the officer or the individual. You have to understand certain laws. And the goal is to be able to understand legally and tactically a good use of force as compared to a bad use of force. And third and finally, if you are considering entering into law enforcement, or if you're currently in and you're seeking some additional insight, the topics above or the topics that I already mentioned, as well as some additional areas, will definitely help you along the way to improve your skills and make you a better officer. So if anything I said piques your interest, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my weekly content. By the way, before I forget, I'm open to suggestions. So if there are any topics you would like to see me or hear me discuss, make sure you comment below. Or if you just want to introduce yourself, feel free. I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. So that's all for now, folks. Thanks again for joining me. In the meantime, God bless, stay safe, and make sure you join the conversation. Take care.